They get you plugged in. All right. Do we have anybody here? We do not. Let's see, where can I put you guys? How about over here? Anybody here yet? Come on now, we got one. We got one. We got two. Hey, Randy. I don't know who the other one is. They haven't said nothing. Awesome. Yes, this is the real live. I was hoping to get some people to join the membership and come over and watch it. Don't know if it's going to happen, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm going to turn the fan on, hook my gun up, and we're going to get spraying. Not bad for a first coat. Let's see. Who we got in here? We got Rusty, we got Never Done, we got Nelson. How's everybody doing? Got 6 people watching. Hit that thumbs up for me. Should be a decent day for the spraying. It's gonna be a long day, but because it's a little wet. Not real bad, but it's enough to keep the dust down. You know what I mean? All right. I am going to set you guys up here. Oh, there's my other stand. I could use it. There we go. How's that? What's everybody doing today? Most of that white was fine. There's a few spots where I did go through. I'm thinking 2 coats of base should be enough, but once I get the next coat on there, I'll check it. If I think it needs more, I'll do 1 more. I ordered half a gallon when I bought this paint, and I opened it up today, and there's not even half a gallon in it. So I'm gonna have to talk to my paint rep on it. Trying to put panel on the truck. How's that going? Let's see, it's 11:15. I'll let that flash for about 5 minutes or so. About 7 minutes. Just take your time, you'll get it. $9:15. 2 hours behind us. We got 5 people watching now. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go live at 10 o'clock. My uncle come in wanting me to bend a piece up for him. I'd have been right in the middle of the paint. He just bought a really sweet 69 C10 short bed off of a buddy of ours. Him and his dad was building it, and they got it almost completely done. Actually, they have drove it, but his dad passed away and he couldn't bring himself to mess with it anymore. So it's sat in the building for probably 10 years, and he called Rob up and said, hey, I want you to have this truck. So Rob went over and bought it, and now he's gonna get it on the road. I'm hoping he gets it buttoned up enough today that he can drive it this weekend. We got that cruise this weekend. He's wanting to take it on that. Oh, okay. Guys, you shut these doors, it gets muggy in here. It was not too shabby before I shut the doors. It depends on the stage. This one here, it's all painted. Like I said, he was driving it. It's all painted, the chassis is done, it's got an LS in it. Really sweet looking truck. Randy seen it. I sent him a picture of it. But yeah, this truck's probably 35,000 right now, the way it sets. Let's see. I gotta text my wife here. I would say, which I'll have to get another picture. I don't have that picture no more, but I'll send you a picture. But I would say that one's worth right around 25 to 30 the way it sets. Once it's done and he buttons up a few things that he wants to change on it and upgrade, you know, it's got the AC and all that. It was a factory AC cab, but none of it's hooked up. He wants to get all that going, and I'm gonna say that'll be 45 to 50,000. Him and his dad searched all over for original rust-free panels for this truck, and they built it with a frame. I mean, just literally build it from the frame up. The Blue Mule, I was offered 80 grand for. And I told the lady it's not for sale. She said, I have the cash. I said, it's not for sale. The light turned and we went our separate ways. Oh yeah. Yeah, the C10s are going through the roof. I seen one, was it last spring? Not this spring, but last spring. 65 or a 66, short bed, 2-wheel drive, had an LS in it. You know, it was done nice. I mean, real nice. Full custom interior and the whole 9 yards. It went for like 375. No, man, don't do that. Don't do that. You done hurt the value. Adam's talking about getting one of them, what do they call that, a Godzilla or something like that. Yeah, that truck will never leave. Neither will the Fury. Well, talking to Randy, he said he likes that motor. I guess his railroad truck has that motor in it. It passes everything but a gas station, he said. Now this one, I had an Indian guy stop in here yesterday, and he acted like he'd be interested in it. I'm like, you really? He goes, well, what would you want for it? I said, I don't even know at this point. I said, but I do know I've got 15 G's sitting right there. He goes, okay, that ain't bad. I think they got money. I haven't touched this thing in 2 days. But I'm hoping this afternoon, after I get this truck sprayed. Nope, it ain't gonna happen this afternoon. Never mind. Because after I get the white done, I'm gonna go to lunch and come back, tape off the white and start on the teal. And then I've got to untape it and shoot clear. That's pretty much gonna take the rest of the day. And I think I'm gonna put a couple extra coats on it. I think I only put 2 coats on that thing when I did it originally. because I went through the clear pretty easy. I was in a hurry on that one. Knew I wasn't going to wet sand buff it at that point. I figured if anything, I was going to wet sand it and shoot another coat of clear on it or two and then wet sand buff it. But, you know, 3 or 4 years of me, I'm rough on stuff, so it's had some bumps and bruises. So this time I think I'm going to put a few more coats, extra coats on it. That way I got enough to buff if I decide to. The hood, I'm not doing it yet, but I will repaint it and get it put on eventually. I'm not going to wait forever because I don't like my truck sitting there with no hood. I don't like driving them without a hood. They just look funky. Now my old Camaros and stuff like that, I used to drive them without a hood all the time. Well, I wonder how long's it been? It's probably been long enough, right? Let's go get another coat put on. Wow. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Tanya will like that. You know where she's gonna pick? Mexican. Oh yeah, she's flashed off. Yeah, she's flashed off. I'm gonna give it another coat. Get you guys set up here. While I mask up. You guys ready to see the paint? Here we go. Thank you. What all did I miss here? Yeah, you can never go wrong with Mexican, but man, you can only eat so much of it. Thank you. I'll probably be about 2 hours letting it tack off, and that should give me enough time so it don't lift, you know. You get the TV set back up, you know how it is. Yeah, it's always a worry, but you gotta also, where are we at? Okay, right there. You gotta also know that you sanded the base well enough. If you sanded it well enough and you got the right grit, it shouldn't peel. Not saying it won't, but it shouldn't. Nice thing about base coat is you can touch up small spots pretty easy. Heading back to Texas. You still dating? You do know you're only 40 minutes from me. Man, it is warm. You have safe trip back, buddy. So where do you go in Dayton? Yeah, I'll look at that one more time, but I'm thinking 2 coats is enough. Everything was already white, but what's the matter, Ornery? Look at this, guys. She sees me come up here and she just gets right at the desk. So always wanting attention. Right? I can't pet you because I don't want cat hair all over me. That wouldn't be good. Although you would be part of the truck then. When Rob was here, he told me I ought to paint her when I paint my truck. You know, white ears, maybe a scalp. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Yeah, it's looking good. Dang it, I gotta run. Good thing you won't see it. Oh, there's another. You won't see either one of them. Have a safe trip, buddy. I don't see any other runs. And that's shocking because this area always has issues because there's so many curves. Yeah, one thing that bugged me when I sprayed this truck the first time, I had the doors hanging up on my cart that you see me hanging stuff on all the time, and they were leaned, so I was spraying at a funky angle. These lines were about like that. And when I sprayed, I got it too heavy in here, and I had to run from right there all the way to right there. And nobody ever seen it until I pointed it out. And even then, they didn't really notice it. But both doors, same thing. I think it's gonna cover pretty decent. I think it'll be fine. And if you're wondering, you can see it in the light. That dent and that dent was left there. Oh, and that dent, those were left there intentionally. There is a story behind those dents. About that much. I honestly don't know. I don't look at my gauge. I do everything by ear. All right, so when I get back, I'll tape that off. And where this run comes out past the white, I'll sand that, which that won't take much. And then I'll mix up the blue. This area is going to be fun, mainly when I clear it, but I'll get to shooting. Can't wait to see this truck all shiny again. My brother said he'll come in tomorrow morning and help me. I'm going to shut this off. Yeah, my brother said he'd come in tomorrow morning and help me put the grill in and the seats and that kind of stuff. So, because I don't want to drag it across the rocker panels. And that grill, I can do it by myself. I've done it many times, but it's a lot easier with two people. Well. I'm going to step outside. It's cooler out there. Oh, yeah. It's much cooler out here. It's probably 85 out here. 80. Yeah, somewhere in there. Kind of misting. Yeah, I ain't gonna stand in the rain. I mean, it would be nice. Well, check this out, guys. I didn't even see her. It would be nice to have that teal sprayed. What time is it? 11:45. If I come back and it takes me an hour to tape the white off, tack cloth the whole truck, say start spraying about 2 p.m., 2:30, something like that. Once I get the teal on there, then I can untape the white and tack cloth the truck off again. Oh yeah, right? She's an attention hog. Anybody that comes in here, she has to check them out. If I start spraying, say, I'm gonna go to the ladder, say if I start spraying at 2 p.m. Eastern, take me about an hour to get the blue on there-ish. Let it tack off and untape the white. I should be done by 5 o'clock. Shooting the clear and everything. Ew! You slobbered on me. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna let that thing cure out for a little bit. I'm gonna go grab me some Mexican. Haven't had it all week, so yeah, it's about time. And then I'll come back. I'll do another live this afternoon of the blue, teal, green, whatever you want to call it. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'll probably never touch this truck again after this one. I'm not tearing my truck apart again. I finally got the LS where I like it. You want me to shoot you a text first? If you're not in, that's fine, buddy. I can shoot you a text, and if you can, you can. If you can't, I understand, you know? Man, I need to shave. All right, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'm hoping to have everything all set up. While I'm taping the white off, I'll shake the blue again. All right. And then, yeah, I'll go right into clear. All right, I'm going to drop off here, and I'm going to go to lunch, and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, guys, see you in a little bit, okay? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.